Parnall Correctional Facility, Noah Nagy. Good morning, Noah.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Yeah. I can tell you, I can use some help on my yard too.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's bad.
I can look at it, but I don't know how to fix it.
Well, right now it's underwater after Sunday night, so still waiting.
Hey, do they have air conditioning at Parnall?
Some spots.
Yeah.
Some spots, there's some air conditioning, but as a general rule, no.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in on your day off, by the way. It's state. So who's watching the inmates?
Well, just like any other day, we're a 24/7 operation, so it's business as usual for us.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Christmas, doesn't whatever. Every day's kind of business as usual.
Yeah.
So
you guys have a hiring event coming up, and let's talk a little bit about some of the folks that you're looking for from Jackson.
We have a recruiting event coming up June 26th next week from 9 to 2 here in the Jackson area. Similar to what we hold, we're going to be open interviews, chance to do the PT test, and kind of get the application process completed. We got an academy actually finishing Friday, and then our next academy starts Monday, July 22nd. Out at our Green Oaks Training Academy over in the Pinckney area. Certainly looking for folks that need a job opportunity. You know, we're 18 years old, 15 college credits within the first 2 years. We have a lot of opportunities at all four of our facilities here in the Jackson area, and certainly looking for folks to willing to work hard, positive attitude, and make a difference in someone's life. And then really looking for a career. You know, we have a lot of opportunities once you get your foot in the door. We've talked about many times. Both in non-custody ranks out in our probation. The door's wide open once you get your foot in the door. But ultimately, we're looking for folks that want to make a difference in individuals' lives.
Let's talk about that physical training test. And yeah, I know, Bart, there is a 200-yard sprint in that, Bart. I don't know if you can do it. But talk a little bit about that. Obviously, testing your physical skills, but also your on-the-job skills as well.
Yeah, and it's something where, the PT test is, basically want to make sure folks are able to go through the basic day-to-day activities of the job. And it's kind of, we say PT test, everybody thinks 100-yard sprints, mile run, whatever, like you do back in the old football days. But this is generated towards the physical fitness of the day-to-day job. It's available online on YouTube to kind of see what the layout is. Folks that want to go there and look and see what exactly it is. I think it's 10 different events in a 5-minute time period. And then really just transitioning that into your day-to-day activities as a corrections officer. Something that folks can easily prepare for, getting ready for before having to complete it.
When you're hiring people, how does that work? Are you placing skill set? Or are you also talking with folks at the event or at the hiring event, seeing what type of program they'd like to go into, or how does that work?
Depending on what they're applying.
Right.
Generally, you'll apply for a specific position:
Okay.
corrections officer, food service. Some folks have their experiences in the food service industry. We certainly we have a need for those folks. Healthcare have a huge need for those folks. There's also opportunities in our non-custody, whether it's like a PC case manager or conducting programming. Depending, some jobs may require experience or a bachelor's degree, to get your foot in the door. Whereas corrections officer, you don't have to have those degrees right away. You can earn your 15 credits while you're working. Again, 15 credits within the first 24 months on the job, pretty attainable. And right now you have the Michigan Community College grants that are available through all the community colleges in the state, where you can get those credits taken care of. So certainly available, and folks want to put their name in, and certainly willing to talk to anybody in regards to what it takes to be a corrections officer. They have questions about what it's like working in a correctional facility. And during those hiring events, we have folks there from all of our facilities in the Jackson area, and we have our recruitment staff that are there answering those questions and talking with them. So.
Seems like the starting salary has increased since we first started talking.
It has, yeah. I think when it was around $18, $19. Now you're up to $20.48, topping off at $31, $37. So you're at $42,000, $43,000 to start, and you're topping off at $65,000. But then you also have those overtime availability that certainly you can bump that up And then on top of that, you get your vacation time, your sick time, and you get the 13 holidays as well. So a lot of different benefits for working for the Michigan Department of Corrections.
Yeah, state benefits, another good reason to consider a career.
Yeah, you even pay during the training period.
Yep, day one. You go to your academy, you're paid on day one. It's an 8-week training academy. You're paid the entire time. Come to the facility, it's a 8-week OJT, and then you're off and running. But again, from day one, once you're hired, you're getting paid.
Yeah, and you see, and as you've brought many of those folks that have improved their positions by advancement through the system over the years too.
Yeah. We just recently hired an assistant deputy warden, and it's kind of unique with this individual. He's worked in the correctional facility side. His brother works in the parole and probation side, and his father is a retired warden. And in this situation, he started as a corrections officer up in the UP, and has kind of worked his way around the state, and up through the chain, and is now assistant deputy warden. But again, it's been a family affair for that individual, and certainly just shows the different opportunities. You got one brother working in the parole and probation side, another working in the correctional facility, and dad's a retired warden. I mean, that's a lot of scenarios like that where those opportunities exist, and kind of following each other's footsteps.
At what stage in your career did you think warden?
When I became a warden. So it was never, again, when I grew up, again, like most folks, I mean, that was never a thought.
Sure.
And I after I graduated from college, got into corrections as an athletic director, and kind of just worked my way, took every opportunity to continue to say yes. And even when I was working as a deputy warden, wasn't really the mindset of becoming a warden. And 7 years later, I've been doing it. So.
Wow, and you could have been a basketball star.
Yeah, just like Grant Long.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Grant Long and I used to post up against one another.
That's funny. He probably handled you with that 9-inch difference.
Fun fact, Andy and Noah once played basketball against each other.
Oh yes, we did. Yes, it went well. I think I still have a bad knee from that day. I think we were in a different decade. Yeah.
All right, once again, June 26th, and it's an easy day to remember because it's my birthday.
All right.
Well, easy for me to remember, but
Not the rest of your family. We can't remember
no,
that
you
day.
can't. No, I do remember your birthday though.
Yes.
Yes. June 26th at the recruitment office on Cooper Street, and you can bring gym shorts and work out, get a fitness test, and get everything signed up and get hired on the spot.
Well, start the process.
Start the process. All right. Thanks, Noah.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Noah Nagy, Warden at Parnall Correctional Facility. More of the morning show after this.